Hey, I mean Matt here. So, a continuation of the Survivor series countdown. Even though it's not even yet time for 2016, we had one of the biggest letdowns, in my opinion, of 2003. 2004 was not something I really remember that well, but it was. I did watch wrestling, obviously, at this point, but I don't remember buying this. I could have, but it was interesting. Some new stars, pretty cool international flair, if you will. I don't know. We have the match that was the dark match. It was La Resistance, the Quebec-born Savant Grenier, and the American Robert Conway. I'm not sure where Robert Conway or Savant is. Rene Dupree was also from Quebec, who pretended to be French. From France. Not sure where those guys are, but these guys, so La Resistance versus Hurricane and Rosie of Umaga fame, before Umaga. And there was these two, first of all, the international take team. They had that big black standard poodle, Fifi, which I thought was hilarious. Because, again, it was a French take team, so why the hell not? I think my problem was they always changed dogs. They would have a black standard poodle and then a white standard poodle, also named Fifi. But so it was a good take team. And of course, Hurricane and Rosie. Rosie being the new superhero-like character. Anyway, La Resistance won. Then you get to the pay-per-view. You have Spike Dudley as the Cruiserweight Champion. I think at this point in time, he was a heel. So, that was an interesting one. Good heel at that. Think of TNA with Rockstar Spud. But anyways, so Spike Dudley defeated Billy Kidman, Chavo Guerrero, and Rey Mysterio to attain the Cruiserweight Championship. It was from what I would imagine, a good match. If I saw it, I don't know. I can't remember. Those four individuals, both WCW, Spike Dudley being ECW. I'd imagine this was a good match. Hold on here. Then you have the Intercontinental Championship on the line with Shelton Benjamin beating Christian with his new manager, Tyson Tonko. And this is the point now where Christian would spend a remainder of 3 years or so with Tyson Tonko, and then they would end up in TNA for a while. So it's cool to see. Unfortunately, Christian lost, and it was Shelton Benjamin who won the match. Wasn't a big fan of him or Charlie Laws for that fact. Then you had Team Guerrero versus Team Angle. Team Guerrero, Eddie, Big Show, Rob Van Dam, and John Cena defeated Kurt Angle, Carlito, Luther Reigns, and Mark Jindrak with Jesus. I actually forgot about Luther Reigns. Isn't that funny? Anyways, those guys didn't really last very long. In the WWE, at least. I honestly forgot about Luther Reigns, and even Jesus. And then you had the feud that was interesting. Undertaker versus Heidenreich. John Heidenreich. And this was another angle, if you will. Not sure exactly how this happened, but it was Undertaker defeating Heidenreich. I gotta say Paul Bearer was in Heidenreich's corner. And yeah. No, can't even yeah. So actually that was Paul Heyman. Not Paul Bearer. What the hell was I thinking? Paul Heyman with Heidenreich, and Undertaker won. So that was, again, it wasn't a good feud. It wasn't a great feud. It was a good feud. Enjoy seeing Undertaker actually come back at WrestleMania 20 as the true dead man. So that was cool. Paul Bearer was gone at this point. Then we had the Women's Championship. Trish Stratus versus Lita for the Women's Championship. They had a really good feud going for them. Unfortunately, this match ended in disqualification. I probably made it known in the past, I fucking hate disqualifications. Never have liked the idea. If you go to a pay-per-view and you're hoping to see a match, unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. Then he had John Bradshaw Layfield, a first time as a singles competitor, a heel. You know, it was late 2003, or maybe early 2000. No, it was late 2003. You had the breakup of the APA, and John Bradshaw Layfield is born. You saw, the beginnings of it with Bradshaw cutting his hair and making it blonde. But, yeah. He became the so-called Texas Tycoon that was transplanted to New York. Played that very well with the Cabinet, as I would probably have mentioned. Anyways, it was with Orlando Jordan, and he defeated Booker T. Then you had the main event. Team Orton versus Team Triple H. Team Orton was Orton, Benoit, Jericho, and Maven versus Triple H, Edge, Batista, and Gene Sinitsky with Ric Flair. Maven, again, I know Maven didn't go very far as of, the 3 years, or 4 years at least, maybe 5, years that he was in a WWE, probably still wrestles, I'm not sure. He was a teacher before, and then he went to Tough Enough, which I think it was the first season, and won, and then became a superstar. I think he was only hardcore champion though, so yeah, that's very interesting. Anyways, Team Orton won, and this time, as again, Maven was a face until 2004, and some people just can't pull that off, and unfortunately Maven couldn't pull it off. Yeah. So I may have seen this pay-per-view actually, but I don't remember. Honestly, it was, sometimes I got them at this time, sometimes I didn't. But I do know these guys, and I have watched Raw and SmackDown for years. And, That's probably, you know, it wasn't the greatest. It was better than last year's, but 2005, I believe I watched. So I'll be there next year for tomorrow. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.